This interview is brought to you by The Fighter's Friend. TheFightersFriend.com. Medibles and medicated vapes for fighters by fighters. Don't give pain a fighting chance. Use promo code MISH20 to get a discount on your purchase.
This interview was also brought to you by Patriot Auto Works, a veteran-owned, family-run garage that can take care of all standard car repairs. Brakes, suspensions, engines, and more. 15% off discount for all veterans and first responders. Contact Patriot Auto Works at 860-818-4123 and make yourself an appointment today.
Here we are, Biloxi, Mississippi, BKFC 20. I got Elvin Leon Brito, El Bandito himself, making his eighth trip.
Six fight.
A true veteran in the bare knuckle game, fighting Julio Garcia tonight. How you feeling headed into this one?
Good, man. Good. I've been working real hard, so it's nothing left to do but just, throw them hands.
Throw them hands. We saw you actually. You didn't have too much of a weight cut. You were eating dinner the night before, breakfast the day of.
Yeah. I was right there. So I was just taking in as much as I could. I'm keeping the weight right there. Every time I saw myself a little under, I was able to eat a little bit. And it's not something I'm able to do every training camp, but this training camp, it's been so hard. We've been doing so much that it was the smoothest cut ever.
Yeah, and you got a guy in Julio Garcia coming in here, the Cuban lover. We just talked to him. He's got a crazy backstory on how he got into the country over here. He's a pretty nice guy. You know anything about him? You studied up a little bit on him, or is he a mystery to you?
I know he's a hard-hitting veteran. He's got good hands. He's fought a lot of good guys. He's got a good record, deceiving record. He's fought a lot of good guys. I expect a fight from this guy. This is his first bare knuckle fight, but I don't expect this fight to be easy. So I'm giving it my all. This isn't a given for me.
As you always do. Yeah. And are you looking for something spectacular tonight so you can call out a title? Maybe they can introduce a 165 belt and put one on you?
I'll let nature take its place, and then once I win, then we'll talk about it next.
Now, there's some interesting guys in your weight division. We know about Joe Elmore. We know about Caleb Harris. You already fought him. But there's also another guy coming in who is right around that 165 mark. I don't know what he's going to do when he steps foot in the squared circle, but what do you think about a Diego Sanchez scrap?
That sounds interesting, With me?
Yeah.
I'll take the money. I would hate to have to do that to Diego, but I'm down to fight anybody. You sign the contract, you're it, bro.
Yeah, man, you're always happy. You're always smiling. You're at all of these events. Besides your own, what fight on this card got your interest the most?
Fuck, dude, every card. This card's stacked, man. Every fight. There's so many fights. The main event, obviously, Reggie and Johnny for the belt. Man, there's so many guys. Almost every fight. Thomason versus the Juggernaut. I think every I'm gonna be watching every fight, and the ones that I don't catch when I get home, I'm watch it all again, But it looks like the whole card is going to be really interesting. We got a lot of veterans. It was a very respectful weigh-ins yesterday, so I expect a lot of blood today.
I'm surprised because I haven't seen you shadow boxing around the pool or where you been? Where you been all day?
Oh, sleeping. I got up like at 6 o'clock in the morning to feed the goats, and I'm like, wait a minute. Got up and just had some breakfast and ate and went over there to Phillips and got something to eat. Came back home, got a B12 shot. I just kind of been laying around and just relaxing, and just waiting for my time. I don't want to waste too much energy. I did go out and do about 10 minutes, 15 minutes of work with Lorenzo, hitting pads and trying to get that first wind out, push it out. But there's not really nothing left to do. I'm not really too worried about it. I just get there, get my hands wrapped, and let's go,
I love the fact that you and Lorenzo get together and share each other's knowledge, because you two are two absolute veterans in this game, and you both have techniques in the bare knuckle world that others
Don't use.
So you get two minds like you two together.
Yeah.
You can really mold a hell of a fighter.
Yeah. Lorenzo's awesome. He's a good fighter. He's an excellent coach, and it's been real cool having a relationship with him, and we're able to communicate with each other and do work with each other and spar and do all this stuff. So it's always inspirational to have all these other fighters help me out and training with me and giving their part in this, and it's awesome. It's a team effort. Lorenzo was a part of it. He was part of my training camp, so it's just natural for us to be out here, just kind of playing around because that's what we do and what we've been doing. So just looking forward to it.
You don't ever stop.
Yeah.
We were down here last night at about 10:30 at night. You were shadow box. Yeah. You were slap fighting with somebody down here.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, you never stop, bro.
Yeah. Somebody was like, hey man, they were talking about sparring with no gloves. I'm like, we spar with no gloves. We slap box, we slap the shit out of each other. If you can't take a freaking pat, then you can't take a closed fist. So we do a lot of slap boxing and stuff like that, playing around, getting used to the skin smacking and stuff like that, and blocking, and the difference in there's a difference in the feel of this fight. So there's a lot of minutia, and anything helps, man.
You got any up-and-comers coming out of the jungle camp that we need to know about?
We got some new guys we got some guys that are coming down to train with us. We got Andrew Choplin, who's been staying full-time training with us, and we have a guy from Maunaba, one of my training partners, who's getting ready for his fight too. But he's been having some medical issues. But as soon as he gets all that stuff resolved, we're hoping to make a debut in BKFC. He's a very interesting fighter. He's got hundreds of amateur fights. The guy's a professional. He never turned pro, but the guy has a whole bunch of fights. He's a really good fighter. He's got crazy power. I mean, one-punch knockout power. He'll be an awesome, interesting 175, and another Puerto Rican in here banging it out. So it'll be real awesome to have him out here. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, man. Well, we look forward to your fight tonight. Everybody, check the link in the description of this video. Get to the BKTV app and watch this man fight tonight.
Yeah.
Look forward to it.
We'll
see you down the road.
Let's go.